It has been a remarkable first year for Jennifer Clark, CEO of St. Vincent de Paul Louisville. From launching a new strategic plan to expanding mental health programs, she has led the way through major milestones. And the momentum continues for the 22nd annual Clubs and Cocktails, a two-day celebration with a Hope Award dinner and a golf scramble supporting their vital mission. Joining us now is Jennifer Clark and Mackenzie Greenwell. Thank you so much for coming on today.
Thanks for having us.
There are so many things happening over in your world at St. Vincent de Paul. But first, Jennifer, you are a year into your role as the first female CEO and executive director of St. Vincent de Paul, and they have been around for 172 years, so that is monumental just in and of itself. So kind of tell us about the past year and how things have been going for you.
It's been amazing. I've received so much support from the community. We've accomplished some great things. We have a new strategic plan. We've expanded our emergency shelter by 20 beds, so we are the only 24/7 emergency shelter in Louisville, which means that the men that stay with us don't need to check in and check out every day, and it's just been a great year. So
so tell us a little bit about that men's shelter, and you know, how is it cleaner, more efficient, those additional beds? How is that really helping our community?
So through a partnership with Louisville Metro Government, Sandbox Design, and Miranda Construction, we were able to complete a $2.4 million renovation, and it has made our building so much more accessible, so much better operationally in terms of flow, so much safer. It was really an incredible project. We're really excited. You know, our mission is to house, feed, and support people with compassion and dignity, and we really think that that renovation was a step in the right direction. We're also gearing up to add an elevator to the shelter, which will really make it fully accessible. And then we also are expanding by 20 beds, and that is in partnership with Louisville Metro Government and the Office of Social Services.
Wow, we're taking a look at some of the before and after photos, and I mean, this was a big undertaking to really completely renovate that building, so that is just so great to see. But you also have a ton of events throughout the year, so you kind of get the whole community involved. So tell us about this Clubs and Cocktails event. It's the 22nd annual.
It is, it's our largest fundraiser of the year, so typically it's around the September timeframe. I've had the pleasure to kind of spearhead and lead it for the last 4 years. It's really exciting to go through and plan and obviously execute it and just get all of our donors and supporters in one room and really celebrate the successes that we've had for the year. So super exciting, and we're excited for it coming up really fast.
Well, and I'm excited to see that people are still playing golf. You know? People are, I mean, like myself included, I am so ready for the fall season. But to see that people are still out golfing because the temperatures, man, it's going to be in the 90s this weekend. You know?
But at least it's going to be sunny. The humidity is going to be down. We are really excited about some great weather, some good golf, some good food, some good fellowship. The event's amazing. It's my 8th year, and I think seeing the emergency shelter and all of the great work that we've accomplished just in the last 12 months really gives you an idea of what you're going to support when you come to this event. We've also seen a huge increase in need around our food. We just crossed the 10,000 meals a month threshold back in the open hand kitchen last month. So, you know, we need the support from the community more than ever, and we're really excited to see what happens this year with this major fundraiser.
So it's the 22nd annual. So how has this event really kind of evolved over those years and have really kind of gathered that support?
We've been super fortunate over the 22 years. You know, a lot of our sponsors and supporters have truly been with the event for all 22 years. There's a lot of people that have come back year after year. You know, it's a great excuse for people to go out and play golf on a work day, so that's always a bonus. But adding in the Dinner and Hope Award on Sunday evening and being able, like I said, to just get everybody in the same room. We present a Hope Award, so we have our 3rd annual this year that will be, Jennifer will be presenting, so we're really super excited about that, and to share our recipient story with everybody. But like she said, you know, just fellowship, and we've got silent auction, bourbon pool, all the fun things, and we're just really excited to see everyone and get together.
So you are the special events manager, so you see firsthand the generosity of the donors. So what kind of difference do they make for the people that St. Vincent de Paul serves?
It's huge. In my role, you know, like you said, with the events, and I also do some of our database work, so I get to see a lot of donor names and get to know people through that aspect. So, you know, I recognize has a lot of names, and then when you get to meet them in person and kind of put a face with the name,
Right.
It's always been really exciting for me to kind of form those relationships, especially with a lot of our sponsors with events, and having a relationship with those people and being able to utilize that to different aspects of the work that we do and kind of get them to support in other ways is always really fun.
And shout out to ISCO, who is our
Yes.
title sponsor this year.
Absolutely.
We love
They're
ISCO.
incredible.
We've
Yeah.
Chris Fager's on our board. He's their CFO, and they're a huge partner for us. So we're very grateful for their support.
Oh, absolutely. There's just so much generosity. So as the CEO, and you're only one year in, what do you see in your next year, or some other things that you have in the works?
So we are in the middle of a sustainability campaign, looking to really just make sure that we can sustain everything that we have. And we're excited about that. In addition to the emergency shelter and our feeding operations, we also have our permanent supported housing. I think there's a really unique moment here in Louisville around permanent supported housing and really doing something for our people who don't have housing. And so that's really exciting. I can't wait to see where that community effort goes in the next year.
Yes. Well, thank you, ladies, so much for coming on today. So much great work that you're doing right here in our community, and so many ways to get the actual community involved too. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. So again, all you have to do is to learn more about their mission, their impact, and of course, all of their events. Just go over to their website, svdplou.org.